My name is DnDavid Gilbert. I'm a professional video editor.
A game that takes heroic and villainous characters and forces them to form fraternal bonds in the crucible of battle. Castlevania's most eligible bachelor! Look at this polar bear. He has no fucking clue what's going on. The most wicked forces on Earth. Like health insurance companies. But you're wrong, and here's why. When did I pick up rollerblading? Why did I pick up rollerblading? How did I pick up rollerblading? Where did I pick up rollerblading? These questions don't matter. And I would prefer if you didn't ask. Collector. This six-arm weirdo is going to steal trinkets and treasures just to win your favor. Look, man, I've got enough Funko Pops. Am I holding my pet rat back from their true ambitions? I have to get it to the right amount of tucked.
You want to adjust your pants after we start shooting?
I didn't think about it beforehand. I need to make sure that it's tucked in just enough that I can raise my hands over my head, and then I can relax. I couldn't give a shit about death. Mothman. Everyone thinks the Mothman's pretty sexy. Although this Jersey Devil depiction looks just kind of like a horse with wings. We've got Pirate Man. Not a murder robot, but was built to do pirate things, like steal from other ships. He does look cool as hell, though. Which is when someone gives an angry, malevolent gaze that is believed to curse a person. Kind of like the way Zuko stares at me when I'm making mac and cheese. Says, I'm one of you, but I'm also way richer than you. Manuela is constantly drinking and flirting and just being a hot mess, and I love her for it, and that makes her the president of vices. The vice president. But be careful not to do that around someone like Astrum, who is constantly accusing people of treason for no good reason.
Also went to Hopkins, but that's neither here nor there because I studied writing seminars on cognitive science, and I don't think I guess I could use the writing for I'm saying I went to college.
Okay. If you're not a top,
How about him?
Sector willingly became a literal killing machine. So it's like if you were trying to cuddle a gun that constantly needs validation. Jax is a perfect Scissorhands. He's kind, loving, eager to please, but imagine if I replaced your favorite teddy bear's arms with aluminum baseball bats. It's only 13. Which is not only an unlucky number, but it is too large for your tiny child brains. We can make it better, we can combine more, we can perfect this. The Minotaur, you gotta work through that labyrinth, but once you get in there and find the real Minotaur, he might kill you. But he also might open up and be really lovely.
Deep in Simone's favorite room in her house. the ship room, where she goes to look at her ships and think about ships.
And also, just for the drama of it, we should kill someone in this first round.
Yeah, it should be Jax.
Just to get our You can talk to demon princes. Turn away. No one needs to see this. Some thieves can't read. If you can't read, get someone to read this book to you. It'll make more sense then. Washington, D.C., snake. Full of political intrigue and no ass. Some archetypes upset the status quo by defying gender norms or by calling out the noble class. That's why they're comrades. Steer clear of this knife pervert. I'm 24 years old.
Act like you're 9.
Yeah. You can increase your max stamina.
You just have to give up some life.
The only problem is that I can't figure out how I would gain more stamina by doing something physically detrimental, like using a shampoo with sulfates. I would never do that.
What?
We like watching birds, and they tell us what they have seen. This one saw a whole bunch of worms. This one saw a white-collar crime.
These have a powerful understanding of corporate leadership, but everyone hates them. The Boreal Outrider Knight is a mini-boss, but like you can tell he really wants to be a boss. Mario is a war criminal. Oh, mother of pearl, I forgot about goblins. Everyone forgets about goblins though, so I'll put them over here.
I'm trying to locate some sailors.
I do want to talk about the implications of this unit for a moment, specifically Dry Bones and Dry Bowser, whose naming conventions confuse and frighten me. When I die, will I become Dry Brian? Is a living Bowser Wet Bowser? Why do Piranha Plant have bone in it?
You can enjoy murdering in a beautiful town.
That verse probably put you on an FBI list.
This is kind of like the Hobbit of Tamriel, where we're taking this unassuming character and thrusting them into this completely foreign, amazing landscape, except instead of a hobbit, it is a mid-level bureaucrat. You pick the weapons! I will end his career! Nebraska is Mewtwo. Cold and can kill you.
Puerto Rico is Waluigi.
They just deserve so much better. Child soldier. Karen is canonically 14 years old. Whoopsie! You're buying a one-way ticket to Ground Town, which is what I call the cemetery. It's me. Religions and cults are the same thing. God, I can't speak today. Or can I? Raphael, my sweet bulky boy who only cares about eating and training and not about studying. New Jersey, Luigi. Hardworking Italians, unfairly judged. And are there rules to rollerblading? Yeah, sure. Okay, there are. All right, there's 16 of them. I'm not gonna tell you what they are. It has a propensity for lying and for drinking alcohol. These are all hard to make good, but they're worth it if you put the effort in. All of his plans sound more like schemes, but he does know the basis for Maroon 5, and they've been looking for someone with like really good hand dexterity, and he's noticed that you've got something good, so if you want— Breaking out of prison is what friendship is about. If only I had a friend who would help me break out.
I mean, I'd help you break out of prison, right?
Now you're on that FBI list too. What? So I went out to grab some lunch, but it started to rain, so I ate a chicken sandwich drenched. That has nothing to do with the video. I just wanted you to know my pain. This game single-handedly makes me think I'm the dumbest human being. Cain and Abel are battle bros. They fight together, but not in the biblical sense.
Red Dead 2 is coming out in the fall, which is almost as sad as my accent, y'all.
Jagans are mentors that are strong at the beginning, and then you'll quickly outpace them, and it's kinda sad, like the first time you beat your dad in a basketball game. Oifays are similar to Jagans, except they'll keep dunking on you till you're dead. Just make it a Gesamtkunstwerk, obviously. Spelunky. Wow, this game is so cute. Fucking ghost! I peed myself. A lot. The Royal Rat Authority. Skrimir. Dagdar. Sloof. Fjorm. Belf.
I split my life into 3 sections. There was the time before I started rollerblading, and then there was the time I got really into rhythmic gymnastics, and then there was the time after I started rollerblading.
Chill dudes? Gambling? A bunch of hunks? Damn if these aren't fun to hang out with. What? Welcome to Cain Siblings Incorporated, where we all have a sibling-like bond and do the same job. I am sending you this video, Masahiro Sakurai. Surely you can't afford $17 million in fines. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. OSHA doesn't need to hear about all this evidence I've compiled. All you must do is send me $50 US. I'm in a real tough situation right now, and I just need to get through the month. Please. I'm already sweaty and the show hasn't started because I had the bright idea to hide under a table for 20 minutes.
Should we do that at the same time?
Cyber Devil Rhythm Hell! Cyber Devil Rhythm Hell! Cyber Devil Rhythm Hell! Cyber Devil! Super hot. John Wick in a china shop. Happy managing and praise the sun. It's time for the special forces called the Funny Parade. It's the Funny Parade. You know about thwomps, but did you know that there are thwimps? And the womps have wimps? Thwimps and thwomps and wimps and womps and grindles and spindles and grolls. There's toxbox and flumps and romps and bumps and walleyes and wallops, and they're all pretty much invincible, and they will crush you without hesitation, like a cartoonish Sherman's March to the Sea. Or become surrogate fathers to 10-year-old protagonists with hot moms. I mean, most of these monsters are pretty okay. They're not the most— Surprise! I lulled you into a false sense of security. It's time for a mini-game. Colorado is Zero Suit Samus, because it looks like she's ready to hit the slopes.
Idaho.
And she's always blazing it!
Siblings, 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 siblings.
This is my sister.
This is my brother.
We are siblings and we care for each other. Everything we own,
We always share
because we are siblings and we have the same hair.
I like knitting.
And I like coins. We both came out of the same loins. If you don't like siblings, give us a chance. We'll impress you with our sibling dance.
Hey, what's that?
We have an older brother.
We thought there were 2.
But there is another. He's always busy and he has short hair. But he's one of us, so we don't care.
Come on, Patrick, snap out of that trance. to do a sibling dance.
Guys, I can't focus, I can't read, I can't get any of my work done with you guys making this racket about sibling dances. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean, it's just we've lost a lot of attorneys in our office and I've got a jury trial on Monday and I've got to get this motion finished and I don't have time to do a sibling dance.
Sometimes I think I can talk to plants. Come on, let's do a sibling dance.
The void of space is a vast expanse.
Come on, let's do a sibling dance. Come on, let's do a sibling dance. Siblings. Of course! Of course, you fool! Why didn't you think about this beforehand? What is your greatest intangible fear? This is a pretty heavy one. I guess my greatest fear would be like not being able to remember my loved ones and just like losing that sense of self. So probably, I guess it would just be memory loss is probably my greatest intangible fear. 9, what is your greatest tangible fear? Horses. Hey, no. Literally, what did I just say about knives? The first step is easy. He is a cat. That puts him in the cat category. The emotional whiplash I feel going from Dratini, what a sweet one. Oh, Growlithe, a nice cute fire puppy. Isn't that, oh God! Oh, no. Please get no. Oh, no, cute, I'm okay. Is life quantifiable? Every breath, every beat of a heart? Do they count as tallies etched tirelessly into the stone of our existence until one day that stone is returned to dust? Is there a number, an algorithm underlying the spark of life? And if given the chance to know the arcane secrets of that algorithm, would you use that power for good? Or would you use it to calculate your pet's HP? Because that's what I would do!
What?
Because they are always up in shit that they should not be up in. Your pet is a cleric if they are kind, reserved, and healing. A rabbit that hops onto your lap after a rough day of work and makes you forget all your worries is 100% cleric. Man-Beast comes in 2 forms, Twink and Twunk. Everyone's favorite, the academic books. Fun fact about academic books that I learned in college is that no one has ever enjoyed writing or reading an academic paper. Why'd you put it in a video game? Because God has cursed me for my hubris, and my work is never finished.